Welcome back to another episode of Fate Apocrypha. So we are approaching the very end of the series. This is going to be episode 23, I believe, which is, including this one, we only have 3 more episodes to go. And then after that, I believe we're going to be moving on to Fate Grand Order. As I said, I haven't fully decided on that yet, but I feel like that makes the most sense based on your guys' recommendations and stuff like that. So, and also it's not too long because it's not as long as something like Prism Ilia, I believe, right? So that's why I'm kind of holding off Prism Ilia for a bit longer because it is very long, and once we commit to it, it's gonna take a bit of time to finish. Especially, I'm probably gonna soon expand this slot to 3 episodes a week, by the way. So we're gonna be progressing 50% faster basically through the entire series because right now it's 2 episodes a week, right? And yeah, I'm gonna be expanding it probably in April when the new anime season starts. It's gonna be 3 episodes, just a heads up. But yeah, either way, I'm probably gonna be watching Fate Grand Order next, but it could still change. I saw some other recommendations for like Carnival something from you guys, and also just you guys always are recommending like different Fate stuff to watch because there's like a billion of them. Like there's also like one about like, I think it's like cooking something. I forgot what it's called, but that one is apparently pretty fun as well. So we can get through them. Honestly, the reason why I want to dedicate this much time to like the Fate franchise is because I'm just enjoying the world so much that I want to consume as much of it as possible. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't enjoy Zero and UBW and Heaven's Feel as much as I did. So yeah, I want to watch not necessarily every single one that there is, but at least a lot of them. So yeah, either way, in the previous episode, we had one of the best anime episode, one of the best action anime episodes that I've ever seen, period. Not just one of the best Fate episodes, but one of the best anime episodes that I've seen when it comes to like animation, fight. It was just incredible. Like A1, I always knew, I don't want to repeat myself because I feel like I said this like a bajillion times. I knew that they were good. I never knew they were this good. I saw some people like saying, oh yeah, A1 are like always been like at the top there with like Ufotable and like Mappa and stuff. I don't think they have. I think they've always been very solid, at least from my, like from the past 10 years that I've been watching anime. A1 has always been very solid. They've never been the best at anything. They've always been good at everything, but never the best at anything from what I've seen. And that's why I never expected this kind of animation to come out of them. Obviously, in recent times, in the past like 2-3 years, they've been stepping up massively, but this came out like, I don't remember when, but it didn't come out in the past 3 years, you know? It was earlier than that. So isn't it like 10 years ago almost by this point? So yeah, either way, it was an incredible episode. Karna fight versus who was he fighting against? He was fighting Siegfried. Yes, that's it. That fight was incredible. Like, I know obviously Achilles was the main character of previous episode, but also I mean, I gotta big my boy up, right? I love Karna. I love his design. Honestly, that's one of my favorite things about Karna is his design is just so cool, and he's so hot. And yeah, I love him. And then Achilles, obviously, yeah, he was the main character of the previous episode. He ended up, you know, defeating both basically Alter Archer or Alter Atalante, and also aiding in the defeat of Karna because his Noble Phantasm, I believe, can only be countered by a anti-world Noble Phantasm like Ea, which is wild, right? That just seems so broken that only like a few Noble Phantasms in the entire universe can ever defeat it, right? Or counter it, I guess. So I do believe it's like supposed to be like a reality marble that you throw at someone. It's a throwable reality marble, which is wild. And it basically ended up defeating Karna, which was really, really cool. It was sad because, as I said, as you guys can see, I'm a simp for Karna, so I kind of want to see more of him, but it is what it is. He ended up getting being defeated, and now he's gone from the battle, and now we only have a few more to go. Now, the main thing is Sieg ended up using up, I believe, all of his command spells, right? Now, what's gonna happen with him, we're gonna see in this episode. And Mordred is still alive. I forgot to mention Mordred in the previous episode when I was counting all of the servants. Mordred and Shishigo are like doing their own thing, so they're still alive. And then there's obviously both of the rulers, Semiramis. Is that it? Astolfo as well, which we don't know what's gonna happen with Astolfo because Sieg is now, you know, is he still a master? What's gonna happen with Sieg? We'll see. So yeah, these last few episodes are gonna be insane. I wonder when we're gonna be seeing more of Shiro. I'm guessing maybe this episode, but We'll see. Anyways, that's been enough yapping from me. I've been yapping for a long time now. So if you want to watch this, Uncut Unblurred, as always, down on my Patreon in the description. And let's go into Fate Apocrypha episode 23. あー、here they are.
お前の挑発に怒り浸透同発点ってところか？責任は取ってくれよ。当たり前だ。王を倒すのはいつだって反逆者って決まってるからな。説得力あるな。な、この戦いが終わったら祝宴でもあげないか？悪くない。ワインがいいか？
That's a death flag.
知ってるぞ。マスターにワインは似合わねえな。店で言うんだ。一番いいワインをよこせ。サムライと我らの王がこの店を破壊するぞ。
Oh, this is such a death flag for both of them.
俺は王にならなきゃいけないと思っていた。だが、良き王になって何をしたいのか、それだけがわからねえ。お前が分かってないなんてことはないさ。ただ、見えてないだけだ。見えてない？俺もそうさ。目を背けているというか。だが本当は気づいているんだ。
What's up, Shishiga?
そうかな。そうさ。
Interesting.
よし！行こうぜ、マスター。
It's getting hype. I have a bad feeling about this. Semiramis? It's gonna be Semiramis versus Mordred? That would be wild.
よー！きちんとお留守番とは行儀がいいな、アサシン。お前がついぞ座れなかった玉座についた者に対して。
That's a good way to describe her.
なーに、てめえを蹴り落とせば済む話だろ。命乞いをしろよ、女帝様よ。お前たちは自力でここまでたどり着いたと？笑わせるな。我がお前たちを案内してやったのだ。
I guided you. Oh yeah, she's the queen of poison. Whoa! It's like the Gaara eyeball from Naruto. Well, oh, it's his own eye. Whoa. What? He can just block command spells? What the? Wait. Sorry. What was that? What was that? Oh, what? Okay. What was that cut? This is so loud. It's still too loud. Like a net. Ooh, nice. Ooh. That water is so nicely animated. Gilles breather. Nice impact. Nice impact frames. Ha ha ha! Filleted! Mmm. Oh, novel phantasm! Here we go. Oh my god, Sawashiro Miyuki. Ooh, that's not good. Skeraushium. Oh, that's a brutal one. Oh, because he died to a Hydra. Siegfried. Nah, Mordred's not built like that. Oh, are we seeing the... Oh, Excalibur. Oh yeah? So that's obviously Arthur. Oh, we've seen this one so many times. She did it, of course. Is that one of the people that we saw on the horses back in the flashback about Arthur? Like one of the Knights of the Round Table? Oh, wow. Wow. That's interesting. Yo, poisonous wench. Get her. Get her ass. I don't think there's any way she gets her, but... She just materialized. Oh! Uh-oh! Oh shit, look at that! That's sick. Why is Semiramis so strong? Bashmu. Shishigo is so cool. Ooh, here we go. The animation is back. Wait, did this actually happen? Is this actually the end of Semiramis? What do you mean she'll die real soon? She needs to die right now. Yeah, I didn't think she's gonna survive this. Come on. Oh, that's true. Wow, that's a nice way to say it. Sword of Selection, is that Excalibur, right? No, Mordred! Oh, man. She's gonna cough. Yeah. Oh. That's so sad. I really like these two. But I did have a feeling that they're gonna die. Oh, man, don't do this. It's reminding me of Chainsaw Man. Oh, that's really sad. Oh, wait, so there are things that I wanted to talk about. Interesting how affectionately she was talking about King Arthur there, right? Because talking about father and stuff like that. Because if I remember correctly, she was pretty, you know, not angry necessarily, but talking negatively about Arthur in the beginning. Because of, I'm guessing, everything that Morgana was putting her through, and because she was, as far as I know, she's a homunculus who was made by Morgana from like King Arthur's like blood or whatever. I believe so. And yeah, she was like created to kind of like spite King Arthur, I believe, from Morgana. But it's interesting how, I could be wrong on all those things. I'm not too well versed on it. I'm trying to remember how everything happened. But yeah, here she was, you know, very affectionate towards King Arthur and finally realizing the ideology behind King Arthur's like kingship and stuff like that, right? That's really, really cool. That was another thing that I wanted to talk about, and I can't remember what. So Semiramis is now dead. Presumably, right? Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to talk about. So Semiramis, yeah, presumably is dead. Now, she said that she is gonna die in a few moments or whatever. That doesn't sound good. That sounds like she's still alive. And yeah, I have a feeling that's gonna come into play. And also, I was gonna say, oh yeah, with Fate Apocrypha, the interesting thing is, it's compared to like the other Fates, I feel like all of the deaths and stuff like that are a lot more not as grand and stuff like that, right? Which is not a bad thing at all. They feel more like some skirmishes and stuff like that. It feels like there are two people just meet up and they have a battle and one of them disappears. And they had to do this because obviously there's 14 servants, but still, it doesn't feel like all the build up towards the battles are like as grand as they were in like other fates. And I feel like a lot of people would probably have a problem with that. A lot of people who aren't huge fans of Apocrypha, but I actually really like it. I actually really like it. Feels like a full-on battlefield, and like there are gonna be people who just like do a stupid thing, maybe charge in on their own and then die, like let's say a Vikebron, or there are gonna be people who, they're just two soldiers who see each other on like a side of the field and they end up having like a bit of a skirmish like here, and like one of them dies, maybe both of them die, whatever. It feels really cool. It's not like this build up to a huge battle, even though some of them obviously were huge battles. I would say the previous one was, but even that was very messy, right? That battle was very messy when it comes to like who survived, who died. A lot of people died in that one battle, and that's what I feel like is a big this differentiates it so much from the other fates. It feels like a messy battlefield as opposed to like incredibly structured, just like tournament arc, almost tournament arc, I guess, tournament bracket, if you will, like it did with others. And I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I just think it's a very different vibe to it. Shakespeare, that's the one that I was forgetting earlier. Ikanimo. What do you do? That's wild. Get Genjutsu. Leticia, right? Or wait, is it actually Jean? It could be either. Yeah. Okay, Jean's childhood, not Leticia's. He's so goofy. An actual curtain call. Oh my god. Charles 7, okay. He's really trying his best to break her. To make her waver. Customing department. He's so goofy. Ah, he found it. He found it. Yep, he found it.
スとするのはあなたの記憶なのですよ。つまり彼を殺したと思っているのは我が輩ではなくあなただ。違う。私はそんなこと。
Interesting. So in her mind, she believes that she's responsible for his death. That's Oh! Chateau Tifo? That's Gilles. Yeah, Gilles Castle. Any Sinfugger fans here? You're gonna know this name. Oh yeah. Gil! My boy? My boy? It's been a while, Gil. Superficially. Is it gonna be... Yep, Zig. Yes, that's what I was... I mean, I feel like... That's the main argument that people were making. Yeah. It's Leticia's love, right? Here we go, Leticia. Look at him looking more and more like Castor from Zero. Yup. That's wild. That's so cool. Look at the eyes. Damn. Wait, what? No, that's not the end. That felt... Wait, really? This episode felt so short. I don't know why. Okay, interesting. I honestly thought we were like halfway through the episode. Oh, wow. That's it, right? No after credit scenes, no nothing. Okay, I don't know why. This episode, there wasn't anything... I guess the entire first bit was Semiramis versus Mordred. Thinking back on it, I guess a lot of things did happen. I was like, how did it pass by so fast without even it feeling like it had anything grand going on? But yeah, I guess that was the entire battle between Shishigo, Mordred, and Semiramis, which obviously Mordred and Shishigo are dead, but what's gonna happen with Semiramis? It seems like at the moment of their death, she wasn't fully dead yet, but is she gonna somehow survive this or not? I guess we'll see in the next episode. And also, we still haven't seen any Shiro, which is really, really interesting. I wonder yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do with him, especially since the only one left alive now from the black side are, well, Sieg, Astolfo, and there's Ruler as well, or Jean more specifically. And then the other side is obviously Caster, maybe Assassin, and Shiro. So we'll see what's gonna happen with all of those things, right? With this kind of battle. My presumption was that the black side's gonna win because they're supposed to be like the not necessarily the good guys and stuff like that, but they're like the people who are gonna take down the bad guys. Whether that makes them the good guys or not, you decide. But we know for sure that the Shiro's plan is not good for anyone. You can understand where Shiro's coming from, right? And why would he would want to do that. But also, that plan, you hear it and you're like, that sounds like a bad idea. So, yeah, I feel like that plan is definitely gonna have to be, you know, taken care of and changed. But who's gonna be the one to do it, right? That's the question now. So other things obviously are the entire Caster ordeal. So Caster seems like he's like putting Jean through like this, not trial necessarily, but through like he's trying to guilt trip her. And from what I'm gathering here, it's kind of him materializing her own inner feelings and maybe inner worries, insecurities, memories, and stuff like that. And it kind of shows how much Jean blames herself for the things that are happening to Sieg, and also obviously they address the fact that why are you being so unfair towards other humans? You've seen plenty, like countless humans die before your very eyes, and you barely flinched for them, whereas with Sieg, you end up like jumping through so many loops just to make sure that he doesn't get a scratch on him. Why, right? And finally they address it. Yeah, it's love and stuff like that. I feel like, I don't know if it is supposed to be like fully Jean. I think it's supposed to be kind of like Jean merging together with Laetitia and getting like all of those emotions right within her. I think if it were purely Jean not taking over an actual human, but let's say she somehow got a spirit into a homunculus, I feel like everything would have been different, right? I feel like she would have been a lot more apathetic, is that the word? Stoic, I guess, if that were to happen, right? If she didn't start merging, or I guess her humanity didn't start coming in from Laetitia's side, right? But either way, that was a really, really cool episode. I loved seeing like Gilles and stuff like that, and also Chateau de Faux. So the reason why I know about Chateau de Faux is, as I said, I watched Symphogear, and that is one that was like alchemy. They were like alchemists in, was it like season 3 or 4? I think it was season 4, where they, oh no, Chateau de Faux was in season 3, and then in season 4, Prelati got introduced. And Prelati, I'm pretty sure it's Prelati, the one who was the assistant of Gilles back during his experimentation day, where Gilles was sending him on like, hey, go find me a book that can like summon demons and stuff like that. And Prelati, I'm pretty sure, was the one who was like helping him with like all of the summoning rituals, with like a bunch of very, very horrible acts that he was committing in his chateau. So yeah, that's why I know that name. But that's really, really cool. And now it's time to head into the end game, the final 2 episodes, and let's see how everything's gonna come to an end. So if you enjoyed this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.